It's in the game.
Boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down. My go down. Rats can't fold down. My your dough down. We ain't gon' put on the fourth down. We on the hunt, we want more now. We're from the jump, we on now. Swear no more gon' broke now. Might do a show in your town. Wait till I bring that. I'm on no road bounce.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money, I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. I might go MIA. All up in my face. I don't go nowhere without my brothers, that's my gang. And all up in my space, just getting in the way. I got like 30 on my fingers, what more can I say?
Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Portland Trail Blazers, with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Detroit Pistons. This is the NBA Playoffs, and it's up next.
This series shifts locations as we get set for a big one. Game 3 of the NBA Finals, right here on EA Sports. We're at Moda Center in downtown Portland, Oregon. Tonight, it's the Portland Trail Blazers taking on the Detroit Pistons. Alongside Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Pistons as they enter play. They held serve in the first 2 games of these finals. Now we come to Game 3, and with the venue change, the series could change as well.
And you know, the first 2 games held the form, but now the series shifts. So this crowd is going to need to give them everything they can for an advantage. Even though this isn't a must-win, they need to play like it is, because you don't want to be down 3-0.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Drummond. Detroit with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. And he scores. Unguardable, Jay.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Trailblazers take over. Lillard to McCollum. To the rim. Blake Griffin. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Rose into the front court. He'll run the offense. Cashes in for 2.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Lillard driving right to the basket. Hassan Whiteside missed his first. That one goes.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that pick is coming again later.
From long range, buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
It's Portland ball. Here comes the screen. McCollum. Not bad pass as the Pistons come away with it. To Rose. Knocks it down from mid-range.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
To Lillard. The drive, right to the basket. D's got it. Damian Lillard, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Screen coming. To Griffin. Hassan Whiteside, able to recover with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Shot clock to 4 for the Pistons. Down to Griffin. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket. Simply put, can you build a franchise around Blake Griffin right now?
No, not right now. I think he's starting to get to the latter part of his career. I think he could be a key cog in a championship team, but just not the main guy.
Dame rises. D's got it. Damian Lillard, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Andre Drummond with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
At the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 82%. One free throw, count it. It's a 3-point play, and the lead up to 8. Knocked loose. Lillard to Rodney Hood. No good. To Griffin. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. 3 for 4. Good start.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Trailblazers with the basketball. Damian Lillard. Jumper's good.
It seems like yesterday I was rapping with this kid during the NBA pre-draft workout. He looked scrawny. Nobody knew if he could really make it. But the arrow continues to point straight up for Dame Lillard. Another terrific season, a first-time All-NBA first-team player, tied for 4th in the league in scoring last year. This kid is no doubt about it. Dame time.
Shot from the lane won't go. Rose to Griffin. Screen coming. To Griffin. Stuffs it down with authority.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
D has got it. Damian Lillard. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Griffin. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Lillard. Deep right corner. Hood. Work it down to Nurkic. Won't go down. To Griffin. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. Blake Griffin trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 68%. Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Portland's got it.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Takes stock of the floor. Lillard. It goes down.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Takes a shot at the buzzer. No good. Time's expired. First quarter in the books of this one. Sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Here comes the screen. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Andre Drummond rejects it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Hey, switch, I got him.
Has a look. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Pistons have it. Jackson. Screen coming. Sizing up the defense. To Reggie Jackson. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Knocks it down off the step back.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Lillard to McCollum. Lillard. Short jumper off the mark. Gets to the basket and scores.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Portland has the ball. Lillard to Whiteside. Surveys the floor. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Jackson. Here comes the screen. For 3, won't go down. McCollum with the basketball. Down by 15. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Jackson with it. Looking to make something happen. Curling inside. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. McCollum into the front court. His guys currently down by 13. To Whiteside. Driving right to the basket. Andre Drummond tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper misses.
Just the thought of coming into the lane amongst the trees, that shot was altered before he even took it.
And he finishes at the rim.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
McCollum, open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
McCollum to Lillard. McCollum to Ken Bazemore. Andre Drummond snatching it out of the air.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
To Reggie Jackson. Has a chance. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Not that time. Long key from three-quarters court. So the two teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
The Pistons absolutely dominated the competition in the first half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Detroit Pistons. Trailblazers may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. These are the guys getting buckets for the Portland Trailblazers.
Game drive. Assists.
Great effort makes for great highlights. These guys are playing a relentless style of basketball that really suits them.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2.
back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Going to launch beyond the arc. He buries it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
McCollum with the basketball. His guys down big. Lillard against the former MVP. Andre Drummond pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Rose. Fires the 3, buries the trifecta.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Lillard to McCollum. And throws it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
To Griffin. Rose. Here comes the screen. Derrick Rose, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Lillard, defended by Derrick Rose. Blake Griffin swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Count the bucket for 2.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Here comes the screen to Griffin. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up. Blake Griffin at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Lillard to McCollum. Here comes the screen. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. Griffin. Count it.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Finger roll, finishing with finesse.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Lillard. Andre Drummond sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Rose. Griffin. Five seconds to shoot. To Griffin. Here's a chance from long range. Working hard on the glass. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
McCollum to Lillard. Blake Griffin. Huge block. Andre Drummond able to recover with the block. Throws it up. Griffin. He gets it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Trailblazers take over.
That's me. I got ball.
McCollum to Lillard. Pass stolen by Detroit.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and
Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
I love when people are saying, well, he's not an exciting player. I don't need him to be exciting.
A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. To Griffin. Throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Knocked loose. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
To Griffin. Layup goes down. Well done.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Right now, the Pistons have the basketball.
Right.
Gotta come through.
And count the basket.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
To Ken Bazemore. To Lillard. And draws the foul.
Just because
McCollum to Whiteside. Lillard to McCollum. The Blazers with 4 in the shot clock. C.J. McCollum had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Alonzo Trier. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
It's Portland ball. Shot from in close, no good. Probing the defense. Trying to cash in. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
Lillard to Whiteside. The shot almost.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
To Alonzo Trier. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
To Lillard. McCollum. To Rodney Hood. Zaza Pachulia with the block.
You know, sometimes basketball...
To Alonzo Trier. Griffin. To Alonzo Trier. Griffin. Lets it fly from long range, smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball, let him prove that it wasn't the D, it was more in his own head. Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. McCollum, deep right corner. Portland down to 4 to shoot. Lillard to Rodney Hood. Beyond the arc for 3. Rodney Hood couldn't get open, misses the shot.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Trailblazers with the basketball. To Rodney Hood. Here comes the screen. Zaza Pachulia sends it away.
He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
The Pistons are the winners. Capping off a dream season, they've captured their first NBA title since 1995. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pistons won this matchup with a significant margin. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Detroit Pistons. The Trailblazers are no longer suffering through what was a big-time blowout. Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Portland Trailblazers.
Game track. Defense.
The Detroit Pistons put under pressure defensively in this game. And in return, they put back some blocks and steals on the stat sheet. Not only that, they put a W in the win column. And that's everyone's favorite stat.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
Cause I know they're robbing me. Just keep it warm, just keep it warm. You ain't heard a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I never want, cause I know they're down for me. I rob a man, cause I know they're made the dream work. Teamwork, made the dream work. Teamwork, team with a bubble, you keeping it less. On my chest, so I keep me a bliss. I hope you burn, sleep in the nest. So that my chain, I feel like New Orleans. My whole family life a regard.
EA Sports. It's in the game.